Hi loves, welcome to my YouTube channel. Come. This is exactly where you should be. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nyawera Muthani and I'm back again with another interesting, depressing, provoking, another banger. And guess what? This might be provoking, this might be encouraging, this might be consoling. Yay! If it's your first time here, thank you so much for finding my channel. You're welcome. This is a place where you should be at. Thank you so much for coming back, and please leave a like if you genuinely like this video, and if you genuinely dislike this video, thumbs down. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about our topic of discussion today, and just just support a girl by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Okay, I talk a lot. Welcome. Let's get straight into the video. Today we're talking about giving up. The topic is about, before you tell us goodbye, before you go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on YouTube and searching the feeling of giving up and choosing to watch this video before you could give up. I feel so blessed to have you watching this video. And yeah, I feel like giving up is a word that has cut across my mind. In my 25 years of living, it has cut across thrice or four times, if I'm not wrong. And I feel like it always came anytime I felt so overwhelmed, anytime I felt like enough is enough. You know what? Kwani ni must? Like, is it a must that I live through this? Is it a must that I breathe through this? And it always caught me in the most. I remember the very first time it happened, I had just passed my Kenya certificate of primary education, the class 8. I don't know how it is. Is it junior school? Yeah, but like the certificate is Kenya certificate of primary education, and I had passed it flying colors and didn't know if I would get a chance to join my secondary school. Like, okay, I knew for a fact that my marks would get me either a national school or a next county school, but in terms of finances, in terms of so who gets to really walk this journey with you? Yeah, and then the next time I interacted with the feeling of giving up was during my uh yeah 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 11. That's form 3. Form 2, form 3. Yeah, and that time I was going through a lot of outwardly I looked perfect. I looked so collected. I looked so composed. I was a leader in my high school, and it always felt like, Nelly knows everything. Nelly is smart. She has the good grades. She had the leadership. She has the good relationship with teachers. She has these friends. Yeah. It just felt like, Nelly just has this good life. But inwardly, I was struggling. I was struggling with who am I? Where am I going? Why am I getting A's in this subject and D's in this other subject? It was just a lot, and I was also carrying a lot of baggage from home. So yeah, I remember that time feeling like, you know what, I can as well leave this world. Yeah, I can as well just vanish, just disappear and just go, And the first time I remember interacting with this word, I was I think, um, in my second year, third year. So this is in my higher level of education, that's university. And yeah, I had gone through a very bad heartbreak, and I was the cause. Yeah, it kind of felt like, you know what, I'm lost again and I don't know who I am. And yeah, it's just felt so overwhelming. And just to end that breakup, there's so many flies over here. Ignore that fly. I promise I have cleaned up my space. I don't know, sijui mbona kuna inzi nyingi hivi. Yeah, but like that time I was going through a very serious heartbreak, and it just felt like once again, I don't know who I am. I am a failure. I am not lovable. All those uh, emotions that were so overwhelming. And looking back, I feel like how I was able to come out of that situation is that I could easily, okay, not easily, but like I felt the emotions. And I would find myself like, it's kind of, I always knew why I am feeling, like what exactly was making me feel a certain type of way. Like it could always be after maybe I have failed an exam, I have faced any, friction with my friendships, any setback with my, maybe performance, my finances, my economy, my needs. Like I want something, I didn't get it. How badly I wanted something, and how badly I don't get it. The rejection. Like I could just have a hint of like knowing why I was feeling the emotions, like what all that was coming from. And that really helped a lot. And yeah, I feel like maybe you can also start there. Maybe let me know the ones that comes in my mind is what I'm gonna share. So yeah, I think the first thing is that why are you feeling overwhelmed? Why are you feeling all those emotions? Where is all this coming from? Like, are you truly tired? Like, is it that you're tired? Is it that you're a failure? Is it that you really want to give up? Is it that you have come to the end of life? Or is it that you have failed this mathematics exam? You have wanted this iPhone for so long and you worked hard for it, but at the point where you got your 60,000 shillings, all of a sudden the price goes up, a new iPhone came up. Like, is it now that you cannot afford tomatoes? Our economy here in Kenya is like crazy. Right now, buying tomatoes ni nyanya. Afford nyanya sahi ni ngumu. And I know as a comrade, hey, as a comrade somewhere, kama nimemiss kapilau kanyama. Yeah, I see how difficult it can get to navigate, whereby you don't know, you can't afford breakfast, lunch, like you totally have nothing. And you feel like you really want to give up. You feel like, you know what, enough is enough, I can as well just leave. It's just that you've been dumped, you've dumped someone, you are living through this heartbreak. And it's such, yeah, I don't know if you feel like me, but I'm such a lover girl. So if I love deep, and if I'm hurt, I hurt like deep, 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 deep. So I can also relate to the piercing that comes with heartbreak, and how it's you, like, you're left not knowing who you are. Yeah. And maybe you can also just ask yourself, like, is it that you are truly ready to give up on life, or there's just these these emotions that you are navigating at this particular time? There's this heartbreak, there's this self-hate, there's this body weight, just name it. I try as much as you can to put a name to it. I feel like that would really guide you into knowing the next thing, which is asking yourself, what step should you take? I promise you, 100%, never did I know which steps to take. It always felt, I don't know if it's because my default attachment style is avoidant, but I don't know, for some reason, in all those occurrences where I have felt like giving up and like ending my life, it always felt like dying. Dying is the easiest solution. But I feel sorry for that. I feel sorry for her. In that case, what we made it to this other side. Yeah, and maybe this is an encouragement for you to, to just take a moment and look around you. What step can you take? Um, I might be blurred on the steps that I took back in high school, but I always remember every time I would feel overwhelmed. I also today, till date, I practice that. I cry. I must crying is in the equation. Is in the equation. Then it is x is equals to y is equals to crying. Cry like cry. And I didn't know how to talk. I didn't know who to tell, what to say even, because I didn't have a deep understanding of what I am going through. But now, practically, what I do is that I just ask myself, so now that you're feeling this way about something, what can you do? And if there's something I can do about it, then I do it. If it's something that I have done and I have repeatedly done it and like gotten the same result of like feeling bad about myself, I'm feeling like I have failed again and again and again, I go, my phone is falling. Oh, I just I avoid doing something that just getting overwhelmed by a feeling that is not bringing me any result. So I basically just take steps towards what I can change. And what I cannot change, I try my best to breathe through the emotions, to breathe through the feelings, to breathe through the circumstance. Because at the end of the day, I'm like, Mungu hajamalizana na wewe. Like, I mean, you're alive. I'm alive. I'm here. So, nimeachwa. But really, inaniuma. Like, that's sitaki pia kuenda. I feel like being on this other side is blurring how I actually felt in those moments. But I remember myself crying. I remember myself feeling like the easiest way out is for me to die. The easiest way out is for me to just go away and disappear and be not seen. But now I have learned to take few steps on what I can control. Whatever I cannot control, I try my best to breathe through it. Yeah, and yeah, and the other thing that I feel like works wonders if you relate to this is finding around you who or what can help you. How do you how in those moments, what do you feel like once you do it might end up supporting you at that particular moment? Because for me, how in that case, I remember just telling my mom what I was feeling and asking her, what do you think? Like, will my marks go to waste? I will get a school. And then in high school, I didn't tell anyone. I just went. There used to be a place in my school where we go and pray. It used to be called Peace Corner. So I would just go there, cry to God, cry. Tell God why, ask God the whys, the who's, the nots. I would go there, cry, and I would feel better once I come back. And yeah, that would also help. But in campus, it got completely out of hand. I think it's because there was a lot of baggage, the baggage, the heartbreak, the how I had ended it, and so I felt like I was a bad person. Maybe I should give myself a chance in it. There was so much back and forth, inside me, and it felt like I was just a bad person. I was a bad person, and so it can feel like you don't know who to talk or what is the most healthiest way to do something. But in those moments, if you can, please try and pray. If you cannot pray, because I know it gets so hard that you can't even pray, you just sit down and just tell God, you know what is in my heart and whatever is in my mind. Like we Mungu tu unajua tu roho yangu unaona tu akili yangu, just miraculously just heal me. I know it can feel that heavy, but try if you can find someone that you can talk to, try and talk to someone, journal it. And if you don't have anyone that understands whatever you are feeling, please, there is God. There is God in heaven. Yeah. There is God. There is power in praying. There is power in just sitting down with your tears, sitting down with your poison, and you're just listening to some worship, just praising along as you are meditating on taking your life. Just hold on and find an outlet. Find an outlet. If it means just going out with your friends, just yeah. And I know we process it differently. There are those who just suppress the feeling and then it catches up with you. There are those who will just talk it out. And my prayer to you is that you find someone that you can talk to. And if you don't have anyone, come to me. Please do come to me. Yes, come to me. I mean it. Just come to me. DM me, write me something, email me. Yeah, leave it also in the comment section if you feel like that confident to write it. I will be here to give you a word of encouragement and to just remind you that it's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to feel every pain and every doubt, every fear that you're feeling at that particular moment. Yes, and I don't know which point it is, but like something else that also helped me come out of it was always I would I would sit down and just be. mm. So all these things are happening, but there is somewhere I am going. I always feel like there is a future that there is a life that I crave. There is a life that I am dreaming and praying about and working hard towards. That's always felt me thinking, mm, no, not in this particularly that I was actually, I had bought poison and nilikuwa nimeiweka. I had put it in my gym bottle, like in my water that I used to go with it to the gym. I had put poison in it, but I didn't drink it. It just happened that I went ahead to post on social media, if I die, bury me where, let my brother do this, let my mom. I went ahead to post that kind of an hint, and that way it communicated to my bestie and my mom that I was not okay. That is how I I was saved from dying. Yeah, from dying. I had bought the most. In the next 1 second, I'm gone. Yeah. So, but I feel like now I always ask myself, what would my future self do about this when I am out of this D's and driving in this business, when I am out of these loans and I am driving in this way financially, what would my future self say about me? How would my future self deal with this particular situation? Of course I don't know, of course, but I always feel like I know they will thank me for not giving up in that particular moment. So, and that encourages me to live to see what best can happen, and having come out of the worst. When I was in class 8, I used to think like performing and now lacking school fees to go into this high school was the worst. But then I went to high school and something worse happened. And I was like, no, there's nothing worse that can happen from this. And then something again worse happened. And so now at this point in my life, I know that my future self will thank me for not giving and for breathing and choosing not to quit on myself. Yeah, and that is what I would say about the feeling of giving up. I don't know if it helped. I really hope that it helped, even if it's just one person. Yeah, but please, before you quit, please, before you quit, please, before you quit, try to breathe through the emotions. Try to breathe through the economy. Try your very best. Try kabisa, 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 kabisa. Try the very best to show up and to live. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And if you're feeling unwell amongst all these setbacks, I pray that divine healing comes your way and that not to give up, to choose life over death. Yes, that was a hard one. That was a hard one. Yeah, but I thank God. I thank God I'm on this other side. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Remember to like if you genuinely liked the video and to dislike if you genuinely dislike the video. Also leave a comment, let me know what you think about the feeling of giving up, and I promise to get deeper and deeper and deeper into different topics as we continue. Yes. Bye. I love you so much. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.